Hello. Happy Friday 13th. Just dropping in with a quick video. It's been a huge morning of journeys, which has been amazing. And lots of conversations, lots of similar conversations and themes that are going on with people that I'm working with at the moment. So I just thought I would jump in and do a quick video. Suggested by my guides, pushing me out of my comfort zone because I prefer to hide behind the words, but here we go. So one of the things that I think we're all aware of is the huge shift, huge light codes that are coming in at the moment, beaming down on us all and creating massive shifts for each of us individually and as a collective. And what I've been shown is that there is much more of this to come as well. So it's something that we need to recalibrate to and really get used to. But what I'm seeing with people is there's a huge opportunity for massive releasing, for purging, for personal reconciliations, letting go of old stories, returning trauma and pain to love. Just massive opportunities for shifts. The universe is really creating a space for us to be able to do this if we want to step up and do it. It's not for the faint-hearted, that's for sure. There is there's a lot to experience, but it's a massive opportunity. The universe is really working for us. What I'm seeing is that it's big life, death and rebirth stuff. So it's not the little questions that everyone's dwelling on. It's the big questions like, who am I? Why am I here? Where do I belong? And at the moment, lots of people are in this sort of messy in-between space, which I think really as a collective and as humanity, we really are in that messy in-between space. So everything that you thought you knew about yourself and everything that you hung your hat on, so to speak. So the things that created safety, that created a strong foundation, the things that created a sense of belonging are no longer things that you resonate with. So people you used to hang out with, places you used to go, what you thought about things, your passions, who you thought you were going to become in this world, people, places, experiences, everything that made us feel safe and familiar and thought that we knew ourselves is shifting and changing. And we're currently we've let go of our attachment to that. We've let go of our resonance with that. But we're in that messy in the middle space where the new things for us to hang our hat on have not yet rocked up. And so our mind, our mental body is having a bit of a freak out because it's got nothing to attach itself to. There's no sense in anything that is happening. And we're really being forced into that feeling side of our being, into our heart space. And that's one of the things that keeps coming through is the way through this is to really drop into our heart space. Our soul knows exactly what is happening. Our soul knows the way, and that's the thing that we need to drop into and really connect to. And the other word that keeps coming through is presence. Presence. So that's more than being present. There's definitely a need to be grounded at the moment because the energies are really strong and they can unground you very quickly and very easily. But presence is more than being grounded. Presence is about you standing firmly and strongly in your own energy and letting all of life flow to and through and around you without having an attachment to what's actually going on. So it's really trusting that everything is happening for you. It's letting go of the attachment to how you think it should be. It's letting go of judgment around what is happening. It's letting go of the need to have a freak out at a particular thing that happens because that's only part of the story. It's not the final outcome. Things are still moving and changing. So the more that we can be unattached, the more that we can be in absolute presence, the more that we can connect to our heart, and the more that we can actually honour ourselves in this process. So if you feel like you need stillness, if you feel like you need to disconnect, then do that. If you feel like you need to connect with people, then do that. Whatever you feel that you need to do, is what you need to do to support yourself through this process, because quite literally everything is changing. And it is a time about reconnecting to ourselves, right? That is ultimately what it is. But who we are and what we're going to evolve into is currently unknown. Yeah. And how that's going to manifest in our lives in terms of where we're going to be, who we're going to connect with, where we're going to travel to, maybe where we're going to live, what relationships we're going to have, what our passions are going to be. Those are all unknown and changing, and it's okay to be in the unknown and in the unfamiliar. I think that's what we have to remind ourselves at this point in time. The safety needs to come from reconnecting back to ourselves and remembering that the only place that we actually belong is in our physical bodies. Our physical body is the vehicle or vessel for our soul in this lifetime, and that's where we belong. And it's in that connection with our physical body where we are connected to Mother Earth, and we're connected to our intuition and awareness and our wisdom, connected to the stream of consciousness that allows us to remember, and where that flow of energy happens. That's where our safety is and our sense of belonging. So it's really important that you remember to come back to your physical body. And your physical body is the only part of us that is always required to be fully present. So it's a great place to connect to. So however you choose to do that is gonna serve you. We're literally being dragged forward into the light at this particular point in time. And as always, we've got a choice whether we do that the easy way or the hard way, right? So, yeah, I'm choosing the easy way this time. Surrender is definitely one of my words and one of my oils at this point in time. It's like I'm literally just surrendering to the process and allowing it all to show up, and getting comfortable in the unknown and in the unfamiliar. We're evolving as individuals and a collective, and it's a beautiful, beautiful time and space if we allow ourselves just to step into it and step into the flow of it. It's definitely a time to be showing up. It's definitely a time to be doing the light work. It's definitely not a time to be pulling back and in that indecision and unknown, not doing the work. The universe speaks in the language of vibration and frequency, and it's only when our vibration and frequency is going to be the same and call in the new spaces that we're moving into. So it's definitely a time to be continuing doing the work. And if this is it's also a call to action, I guess, for those who are light workers who perhaps haven't stepped up into what it is that they need to do. So if you've always felt that you wanted to try meditation, or you've always felt that you wanted to be a healer, or you've always felt that that you were intrigued by psychic development or connecting to your own intuition, now is the time to dive into that stuff. And really allow yourself to experience it. The veil is really, really thin at the moment, so it's a great opportunity, even just to call in your guides and sort of have that connection. So definitely, it's a time to show up. It's a time to lean in. It's a time to step into your own power. It's a time to be fully present. And step into presence, and it's definitely a time to surrender and embrace this messy in the middle space, and allow your journey to evolve into the beauty that it's meant to evolve into. Trust in your own light, trust in your own soul, and enjoy the process, because it really is an amazing time to be here. Alrighty, enjoy the rest of your Friday.